Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we have a pretty cool truck. So right here we have a 2021 Ford F-150. This is based on an XLT 302A package, and this is the Black Widow. So Black Widow is like a special upfitted F-150 by SCA Performance. So I'm gonna give you guys a little walk around, show you guys what it looks like. Some of the things it comes with, I'm gonna include a spec sheet to all the things in the description so you guys can check that out, because it's hard to name off everything. So right off the bat, let's go start up here in the front. So you can see it has a unique style grille. I actually really like the way this one looks. It's kind of like a matte black plastic. Has a cool little painted like fang type things right there. That's pretty cool. LED reflector headlights, standard bulbs for the turn signal, and we have LED daytime running lights and an LED fog light, which acts as a LED cornering light. And then you can see it has a little closing off right here. This is not open, so you know that this one is the 5.0 or the base engine, but obviously this truck has the 5.0, because if that was open, that would be for the intercooler for the turbocharged engines. Has these tow hooks in the front. I really like that it has a lot of ground clearance. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is a 6-inch lift. It could be a 4, but I will find out and I'll put it on the screen. But we're just gonna say it's a 6-inch lift because it looks pretty tall. All right guys, excuse the noise from the fans, but I just wanted to show you guys what this 6-inch lift looks like next to a factory ride height Super Duty. So if you look at it from this angle here, you can see it sticks up a little bit. I think it's just a little bit higher than a factory ride height 4-wheel drive Super Duty. Just a little bit higher. And this truck has more of like a rake facing down, and this one has more of a straight appearance, if that makes sense. Then looking at the mirrors side by side, again, like I said, I think it's just a little bit higher than the Super Duty. Coming over here to the side, it would normally say XLT on the side right here, but it just has like this little whatever that is. It looks like an hourglass or something. You got the little spider right here. These tires are really cool looking. These are 35-inch tires by 12.5 inches wide, 22-inch rims. So those look massive. Really gives the truck a aggressive appearance. I like the fender flares. They don't look too they don't look too much like an add-on. They look like it should be on there. Really nice. Crew cab, obviously. We have these fixed running boards which go all the way to the back. It's kind of a cool style. I think they call that like a tubular style running board. It even has these cool little red brake caliper covers. I'm not a huge fan of caliper covers. I'd rather have the calipers be actually painted red, but nonetheless, they do look pretty cool. Got some nice aggressive tires on here. I'm pretty sure these are BF Goodrich KO2s. Yes, they are. FX4 in the back. In the back here, we just have standard bulbs for the turn signal and brake light, but we have LEDs for the reverse. We also have LED license plate lights and LED third brake lights. While we're back here, let's go ahead and check out this bed here. So you do get the nice soft open. And this one does have that stick that pops out to help you get inside. It's called the tailgate step. And then with that package, you get this cool diagram, shows all these measurements. It's a really cool work surface right here. Then you get this 2 outlets right there, and whatever that does. If you guys know what that does, let me know. No bed liner on this one. The customer can do that aftermarket. And then you have LED lighting, which you can turn on with this button right here. So that's really cool. 5.5 foot box. And the payload is over here. The payload says 1388. So that's probably what it is. Oh yeah, it looks like it's a second sticker. So it's 1388 for the payload. It says Black Widow, SCA Performance up there. That's what makes the truck, like I mentioned earlier. I really like this exhaust coming out the side here. And it does sound really good, which I'll show you guys a little bit later. But I'm pretty sure they use like a Borla system, but it just shows, oh, it's actually Gibson. Okay, so they use a Gibson exhaust. Sounds really good. Definitely not overwhelming. It's very tame, just a nice subtle V8 rumble. This is the type of exhaust I would like if I had a truck. I don't want anything crazy where it sounds like a Mustang, but I want to have a nice V8 rumble. So I'll give you guys one little side profile here before we look under the hood and check out the window sticker. All right, guys, just popped the hood. We got hood struts. We got a little hood liner that says Ford on it, which is really cool. Got that nice 5.0 V8 in there. It sounds fantastic. And you got whatever all this stuff is. This intake box looks kind of strange, but a lot of room around the engine. You got your alternator right there sitting in the front. I really like this engine. 400 horsepower, 410 pound-feet of torque. And then obviously this one wouldn't get the normal 5.0 gas mileage because it's lifted, wide wheels and tires. So this one probably doesn't get the best of fuel economy. So I have right here what this truck came as from the factory. And as you see, XLT 302A has a lot of miscellaneous options on there. 373 axle, has the moon roof, the Pro Power onboard, trailer tow package, all kinds of goodies. But the surprising thing is that it has all these options, but they didn't get the 360 camera, which is really disappointing because that's one of my favorite options. Oops. But you can see it started out as $59,775. And I'm not too sure what the price is of this one, but if I find out, I'll put it on the screen. One thing I forgot to mention when I was looking at the side is that you do have LED spotlights, LED turn signals, you have puddle lights under there, but you still unfortunately have these plastic mirror caps instead of painted mirror caps. You got to step up to the lariat to get the painted mirror caps. But of course, have smart key access and the little keypad. So let's go ahead and hop inside and check out this interior. So right off the bat, door panel, soft touch up here. You have that cool little map on there, which looks really nice. Automatic up down for the front two windows, just regular for the back. You got your door locks right there. This one does have the upgraded Bang & Olufsen stereo. It's an 8-speaker system. Lots of storage in the door pocket there. And then looking at these seats, you got a 10-way power driver seat, and I believe the passenger seat is the same way. And since this is a Black Widow truck, you do get these nice leather seats with this cool design on them, and you got a little spider up there. This is really cool. Here, all your lighting controls, power pedals, mirror spotlights, and just a regular manual steering column. All right, guys, please excuse the fan noises. It is extremely hot outside. But this interior video is going to mainly focus on what's different for the Black Widow and not so much as an interior review, because I have an XLT 302A that I recently did, just so you guys can check that out. But anyway, steering wheel's all nice. You do get this nice stitching on the steering wheel, but the gauges, while it does look the same in the middle, it has these cool Black Widow specific speedometer and tachometer, which looks really nice. You got the huge 12-inch screen, of course, and it has only the backup camera. Like I mentioned, I wish it had the 360. Then down here, all this is just your normal F-150 stuff. Heated seats, dual zone climate control, USBs, a lot of storage. This one has the fold down shifter. It does not have the fold flat work surface though, but you still get the crazy amount of room in there with the light, 2 USBs, and then you got your 12-volt over here. You have a house outlet, and you have your glove box with a light in there, and this upper portion. So this is all your normal F-150 stuff, but you do get the cool window lettering up there that says Black Widow. You get your nice black headliner with the sunroof, but in general, the interior is pretty much the same as a normal F-150. This is just like a highly spec'd XLT F-150. That's what this interior looks like. Let's go and check out the back seat and see if they did anything new back there. All right, guys, just open up the back door. It carries over the same nice materials as the front. All this is normal F-150 stuff, but you get the same cool rear seats that look really nice. No center armrest because it is still an XLT, but these seats are a little bit hard, but they are nice though. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take this nice Black Widow to the front here and see how it drives in comparison to a normal F-150. So obviously right off the bat, we're sitting up really high. And like I showed you guys earlier, it's pretty similar to a stock Super Duty ride height. Drives really smooth. It is kind of nice sitting up high. You kind of feel like you're the king of the road. Steering and everything feels just like a normal F-150. It's not overly harsh or anything like that. And so far, just going through the parking lot, the ride seems to be really comfortable. I'm assuming they used a high quality lift system and not like some cheap system where the ride is bad. Has good throttle response. I'm pretty sure that's normal F-150 throttle response, but I don't think they tuned anything as far as like the engine and anything like that. But I do like that exhaust though. Let's go ahead and turn out onto the street here. has that cool intake roar that the 2021 5.0 F-150s have. Let's get on it just a little bit here. Brand new truck, we're not gonna do anything crazy, but I mean, that's mostly intake noise rather than exhaust, but you can still hear the exhaust back there a little bit, and it sounds really, really good. Okay, but I will say one thing. With these heavy wheels and tires and the lift and everything like that, you can tell that it's slower than a normal 5.0 F-150. I can just feel that it's slower than a normal F-150. Like, we'll just go ahead and get on just a little bit here. The exhaust does sound good though. Brakes obviously are a little bit less responsive as a normal F-152 thanks to the wheels and tires and all that. It still drives really nice though. But I'm gonna go ahead and find a spot for this truck, so I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Let me know what you guys think of the Black Widow. Is it worth the price tag? Once I figure out what that price tag is. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe.